Hey boys, it's HarmNone. The Declasse Tahoma Coupe has just been released into Grand Theft Auto Online. This is a limited time vehicle, so make sure you guys are picking this thing up as soon as you possibly can in Grand Theft Auto Online because it's only going to be around until December 19th. This is of course available for completely free on Southern San Andreas Super Autos right now because of the heist challenge that the community absolutely smoked. So let's start off with the armor all the way up on that, the brakes as well. For the bumper, we do have a few different options here. I kind of like the look of the black classic bumper. We're going to go for that one. For the rear bumper, we can go for a chrome bumper, a black bumper, a chrome classic, or a black classic. We're going to go for the black classic. I like the look of that. Engine, we're going to go all the way up on that. The exhaust, we do have quite a few different options by the look of it. We got some, oh wow, we got the fender cutouts. Okay, that's pretty neat. I kind of like the slash cut exhausts, I think, on the rear, so let's do those. For the hood, we have a few different ones. We got the cowl hood, we got the dual filter blower, the large filter blower, oval intake, and the triple intake bug catchers. Let's go for the high cowl induction hood. I like the look of that a lot. For the lights, we are going to go xenon, of course. For the livery, we do have the black stripe livery for this car. We have the white stripes. We have the red vines livery. That's pretty cool. We also have the color vines. That's pretty neat as well. It's kind of like a fade sort of look. I kind of like that. We got the Patriot livery as well. The Flames livery. The classic pinstripes livery, classic white pinstripes livery as well. We have the retro vibes livery. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Also have the retro vibes 2 livery and back to none. I'm personally thinking of going for the color vines livery. I kind of like the look of this. I feel like we might be able to do something with it, so we're gonna go for this one. For the mirrors, we have a few different options here. Actually, several. Wow. I like the look of the vintage mirrors myself, so I think I'm going to go for the chrome vintage mirrors. Those look pretty neat. For the plate, yellow on black, of course. For the respray of the car itself, I think that it's going to look good in like either a really bright color or a really dark color. You know what, race yellow is looking pretty nice with that livery. However, I also am kind of wondering about going for like a blue of some sort. Like diamond blue, for example, looks really good. We've also got like a racing blue that we could go for. Maybe mariner blue. Mariner blue, I feel like it's kind of hard to see it, but I feel like that kind of like works with the build. Also, of course, we got harbor blue, stuff like that. What about like a cream or something like that on this car? I feel like the cream actually works pretty well. I don't know if I actually want to go for this livery though. I'm thinking I'm gonna go for a cream for the car. And for the secondary color, what does this actually do? I literally can't tell. I guess just the secondary options on the car. We'll go for double cream on this car. But we are gonna switch that livery after we do the interior of the vehicle. Maybe garnet red for the interior. Maybe throw a little bit of different color in there. Let's go for garnet red for the interior. Why not? For that livery, I want to go for the black stripes. I think that's gonna look kind of tight. Unless we want to go for something like really crazy. Ooh, the retro vibes livery actually is pretty neat. Maybe we go for the retro vibes livery. I kind of like it. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're actually gonna do it. I was not expecting to do that, but I think it looks really good. Now for the roof, we have a lot of different options here. We can add a sunroof. Oh, that's a huge sunroof actually. I kind of like the look of that. I think I like it more than any other option really, so we're gonna just go for the sunroof. I think that looks pretty good. For the splitters, oh, we can add one onto the car. We can go for the secondary color splitter. Kind of like that just to break up the color a bit. You know what, we're gonna go secondary on the splitter. For the suspension, wow, you can slam this thing. That's actually kind of nuts. I don't want to slam it that hard, but I definitely want to put sport suspension on it. You know what, it kind of does look good slammed out though. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't think I can do it though. We're gonna go sport suspension. Race transmission, of course, we gotta go for that. The turbo as well. For the wheels, what do we want to go for here? I typically go for the Kraka. I have been doing that a lot recently. They do look really good on this car though, I won't lie, but I'm thinking let's go down to the street category. See if there's anything that's nice in here for us. We do have the Kraka customs that we could put on the car. if we chose to. I don't really want to go for anything low profile. Not my favorite look, honestly, for this car. What about in the track rims? Do we have anything in here that would suit this car? Those are all low profile as well. What about tuner wheels? Yeah, none of these are really sticking out to me too much. I think we might have to go for the Crackers. As much as I use them too much, I feel like they do look pretty good. Or maybe the Mechas. You know what? Let's actually go for the Mechas. I haven't done the Mechas for a long time. Black wheels, or do we go? Yeah, no, we gotta go black. Black just looks so good. So let's do that. Tire design. We will put the drag radials on, I think. Bulletproof tires, we gotta go for those as well. And the windows, we gotta tint those all the way out. Maybe we actually remove the drag radials. I don't think that I really like that too much. Yeah, let's get rid of it. I think this thing's looking pretty good. I'm happy with the build. Let's take it outside. Let's do a sound test and of course a full review on the car as well. Alrighty, let's take a listen to this car. So unfortunately, it literally sounds like every other muscle car in the game, which is kind of disappointing. I was really hoping we get some new sounds for some of the cars in the game with this update, but it doesn't seem like that is going to be the case. So far, the Tahoma Coupe is actually, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good car. The acceleration is pretty nice. We're gonna have to see how the handling is when we get a little further up into the hills, into the twistier section of my review circuit here. But so far so good. It does make, you know, a decent enough sound. It's not my favorite ever, but it could be a lot worse, that's for sure. Not too bad, not too bad. I'll just say that. I wish there was a little more customization for this car. It wasn't bad, but I just wish we had a little more. I think that would have been nice for sure. But you know what? So far, my initial impression of the handling is it's pretty good actually. Better than I was kind of expecting, if I'm being completely honest. It actually grips up pretty nicely in the rear. It doesn't seem to want to oversteer too badly, which is nice. Because typically with muscle cars, when you go around a corner, that's when you run into trouble. But with this one, not so much. I'm actually really liking how this thing handles. It does kind of oversteer, but it's very manageable. I'm very interested what would happen if I had went for that other suspension option, the fully slammed out suspension, because I feel like that might have actually improved the handling of this car a little bit more even. So I might have to test that at a future date. But for right now, I am liking how this car is behaving. Like I said, yeah, the handling's pretty manageable. The acceleration is quite good, it seems like, and based on the acceleration being as good as it is, I wouldn't be surprised if the top speed on this car was actually pretty decent. I am a big fan of this thing, honestly. I like the look of it. I wish it had a little more customization. That's really my only complaint, though, and, you know, honestly, for a free car, I'm not gonna complain. I'm pretty sure that if you guys are watching this in the future, this will eventually become a purchasable car. It's just I'm recording this at the time when it is free for the Heists challenge. So I would assume that this thing will come back into Grand Theft Auto Online eventually. Fingers crossed, at least for those of you who don't get to pick it up on day one here, or in these few days where it's going to be free. Hopefully, you guys will be able to get it at a future date. But man, this thing is pretty sick. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm happy with my build. I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments down below as usual. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, dislike if you didn't, subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.